You be cool. But it begs the question, what does it mean to be cool?
I'm cool.
I'm going to talk about what it means to be cool and give you 10 tips to be cool instantly. Tip number 1 to being cool is to not try too hard to be cool. I know it kind of a little bit of reverse psychology there. Think about what is uncool. What is not cool is someone begging, someone pleading, somebody standing in the corner, fidgeting or looking really nervous or sweating. Think of James Bond. He's in a firefight. Is he ever sweating? Does he ever look nervous? No, he always looks like he's in control. He's speaking slowly. He never loses sight of what his goal is. If you want to look cool walking into a party, well, you're going to have to practice doing that. Maybe you're going to go to events that are smaller, but once you start to practice doing this, you don't worry about how you're walking. You don't worry about how you're looking or how other people are perceiving you, and you can come off as more cool. So remember, guys, don't try too hard. Tip number 2, stand up straight, or when you're seated, sit comfortably like you would at home. Now, I'm not talking about manspreading here, but what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to slump over. I don't want you to, when you're seated, try to basically hide yourself. A lot of people do this and they don't even know they're doing it. And what happens is they send a signal of weakness. Weakness is not cool. Tip number 3, wear a pair of sunglasses. Guys, when you notice when I put on these shades, I instantly, like, the level of coolness shot up. Okay, maybe that didn't happen, but there's 2 reasons why shades are gonna make you look cooler. And number 1 is it's gonna make you more mysterious. People can't see the eyes. They're instantly gonna take a more of an interest, simply wondering if you are looking at them. This can translate into them paying more attention. Therefore, your coolness is going to go up a bit. Also, celebrities, movie stars, when we see them out in public, what are they wearing? Shades, sunglasses. So especially the classics, we're talking aviators, wayfarers, club masters, all of these have an association with coolness. So you want to find the right frame for your face. Now, if you're looking to level up your style, you really need to check out my free community over on School. I've set this community up so we've got free classes that you can make your way through step by step and learn the basic foundations of men's style. We actually have giveaways. In fact, this year alone, I've given away over $15,000 in gear that has accumulated here in my office, and I love sending it out to you guys free of charge. And I have to say, the men that are in this group are friggin' awesome. We've got a no a-hole policy. People treat each other with respect. And what we've managed to create in this community is a place where a man can come in and ask questions and get some solid advice. So gents, use the link in the description of today's video. Go check out our free communities on School. These are for you to become the man you know yourself to be. Tip number 4, wear a leather jacket. So I've talked about it before, but leather jackets, leather in general, sends a signal of strength and masculinity. Let's go to Hollywood. Indiana Jones. We're gonna see any of these, guys in Top Gun, pilots from adventurers. What kind of jackets do we see them wearing? Leather. It's durable, it's tough, it's been around for a long time. And you don't have to be just jackets. You can bring it into shoes. You can bring it into maybe your bags. So all of these things, besides it actually being a very durable, something that's gonna stand up to the test of time, something that is going to be great for an investment piece, it also is gonna make you look cool. Tip number 5, grow a bit of stubble. So when they compared clean shaven to a man with about 2 to 3 days of stubble with a beard, each of them, they found certain characteristics, but what they found with the man that grew the stubble is he was more attractive and he came off as being more cool. Now, they weren't able to figure out how to attribute why they thought he was more cool. I think it has to do when you see a guy with a bit of stubble, okay, he's either got his own company, he's working in a job that he can decide to grow a beard, or basically that this guy is sending a signal he's outside the bounds. In any case, growing stubble is going to make you look cool. Tip number 6, find a well-fitted pair of jeans. And when I say well-fitted, guys, I mean they should fit you right in the waist, in the hips, and in the thighs. If necessary, get them hemmed to adjust the length. You don't want to have, any fray or anything on the back. The key is get the fit right. Find a brand that works for you, and then go get a few variety of colors. Now, maybe there are certain colors you want to stay away from. Maybe a 1980s stoned wash. Don't get anything that's slashed up and looks like you're coming from a 1990s rock concert. But the point is maybe try some maroons, maybe go with a pair of black, maybe a light gray, maybe a dark indigo blue. I love a dark blue wash. I think that that's going to look work best on most men. It's going to be very interchangeable. The key is nail that fit. Maybe go with a dark color, and you're going to have something that's timeless, that's a classic now in most men's wardrobes. And because of its association with the Rebel and Americana, it definitely has a good cool factor. Tip number 7 to be cool is to assume that people like you. When you walk into a room, don't sabotage yourself. Don't say, oh my gosh, people are going to hate me, or they're not going to like me, or they're going to not like my voice, maybe not like the way I'm dressed. Go in and assume the best of people, that they are just like you, that they are there to network, or they're there to meet people, they're there to have a good time. Put out your hand, introduce yourself, talk to people, and really just have a good time and assume that they will like you. And the funny thing is, when you assume they're going to like you, oftentimes they do, and your coolness factor shoots up. Tip number 8, understand the rules and then have the courage to break them. So one of the things I teach is that you need to have a strong foundation in men's style. Guys should understand why we dress, what the dress codes are. But once you understand all of that, and then you understand your position, the message you're wanting to send, you can go out there and break those rules. So if you're going to go into a conference, and yeah, everyone else is going to be wearing a suit, but you've got a message, you've got a company that, let's say, is in the Western sphere. Well, nothing wrong with you actually wearing a cowboy hat with a dark pair of black Wranglers and maybe a really nice suit jacket and cowboy boots. Yeah, you're going to stand out. But you know what? That fits your brand, that fits your company. And if it's going to help people remember you and people approach you, and it's going to it's sending the message you want to send, well, then break those rules. Tip number 9, know people. So have you ever seen that guy? He walks into a club, walks into a bar, and he knows the bouncers. He knows the bartenders. He knows everyone that's serving. He knows tons of the patrons. He's able to go around, shake hands, give hugs. And I mean, it's just everyone seemed to approve of this guy. Instantly, his cool level has shot up. Basically, what this is doing is it's using the environment to send signals that you are accepted, that you are a high value person. And all of this can work in your favor to build up your level of cool. So one of the best things I think that a man can do is actually do some preemptive work. Maybe go to a place or frequent a place and actually build relationships. In certain cases, tip people well so they remember you, so they talk with them, treat them with respect, know their names and use them. All of this is going to build up your cool level, especially in an environment like a bar or a club. Tip number 10, know when to drop the cool. And guys, understand, being cool all the time is not cool. That's not a normal human being. It's okay sometimes to be vulnerable. It's okay sometimes to open up. It's okay sometimes to really just connect with people, to listen. And that's not always going to be perceived as cool. But cool isn't something you have to send all the time. All right, gents, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, check out this video. Boom, right here. Oh yeah, you're going to love it. I hope. If you don't, well, yeah, what can I do? See you guys.